John Lackey.
Season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does.
For baseball here this evening.
Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
In is Christian Yelich. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now. High and deep to by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Now in the box, Justin Bour. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Justin Bour.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Bour is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 4-0. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
Digging in, John Jay. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. They begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. This guy won a Silver Slugger last year in the National League, but we haven't seen that same player lately. He's just not swinging the bat real well. He doesn't look confident. He doesn't look like the same player that produced those huge numbers last year.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one. Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Here's Echeverria now. His matchup numbers with John Lackey. He's gone 2 for 8.
Echeverria.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The pitcher, Dan Straley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for one, on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 9.
That's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, D. Gordon. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
He's running towards second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Sends a bullet to right field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Jay to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 59 on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Brett Anderson enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Anderson. Now batting.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and that...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins on top, 8-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the
fielder,
Marlins. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A high fastball is in there.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right?
Batting
El
sixth.
Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that
Second
entire
baseman.
at bat, and what happens?
And
Gets the string
Zobrist.
pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 5 homers. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, 27 driven in. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Striding in once again,
Leading off for the
JT
Marlins.
Realmuto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Realmuto.
Hit hard to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone. Schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And he sends one deep down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
In now, Adani Echeverria. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher Dan Straley.
Digging in for his second at bat, Dan Straley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it, and he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound. And with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 9 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Into the box now, Brett Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Addison Russell. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 9 and the Cubs nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Standing in now, Justin Bour. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in. And that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the box,
Catcher.
JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Up next for the
Well
Marlins.
executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Dietrich. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's Echeverria now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Echeverria.
Line toward center field. Jay is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Dan Straley.
Ready for another shot now, Dan Straley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell with a great stop. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now is John Jay. Back to the top of the lineup as they're
Leading
still
off the
looking for their
Chicago
first
fourth,
base runner in this one.
center fielder,
No doubt about that, man.
number
They've yet
30.
to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
In is Christian Yelich. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back-to-back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Throw won't get him.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hit.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr hits sharply toward the right side. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. They've got 2 already. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that base hit right there just tells you how great a day he's having. He's just a double shy of the cycle. I'm saying just a double. Maybe he'll hit one off the wall. You're thinking he's going to go to third, and I just yell, stop at second. Get the cycle.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto swinging a hard liner to center field. Jay is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman Derek Dietrich.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Adeiny Echeverria. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead it 16-0. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's put on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to Gordon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead this one 16-0. Ready for another chance? Dan Straley. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Into the box, Justin Bohr to right field, and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
60 home runs on the season. You know, when you start getting that area, everybody starts talking about Babe Ruth. He did, after all, set the standard for those 60 home run seasons. This is really impressive stuff.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins on top, 19-0. Javier Baez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shane.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Justin Grimm enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Justin Grimm.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto.
Leading off
comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
JT Realmuto.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Dietrich. Career line against Grimm, 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in to try it again. Dan Straley hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Marlins lead it 19-0. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Fouled back. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. On the ground, softly towards second. Gordon is right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order, and they remain well behind. Here's D. Gordon now. Career line against Grimm. 1 for 5.
D. Gordon.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a line drive. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Four home runs in a game. Now, there's some guys that have done it, and it is an impressive feat. But I remember Josh Hamilton's 4 home runs in Baltimore one night. That was incredible. Well, this fits right there. 4 home runs in one game, something he will never forget.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Bour, career line against Grimm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 20-0. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit hard up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, they are way behind. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Striding into the box. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Catcher, Dan Straley.
In now, Dan Straley. He swings and grounds it to short. Zobrist. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now in the box, D. Gordon. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Koji Uehara will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 19,
Miguel Montero is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Batting in the 8 spot, number 47, Miguel Montero.
In is Christian Yelich. Hard liner toward short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and the second run will score as well. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Hard ground ball to third, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Justin Bour.
Into the box, Justin Bour, as he swings and hits a laser to right. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
That base hit right there collected his 300th RBI. Throw that ball out. 300 RBIs, that's nothing to sneeze at.
JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Hayward is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Marlins on top, 26-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 47.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This ball will be chopped foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now is John Jay. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good